this time too, yeah, they have this melee 4. Maybe they'll do the same thing, put him safe lane. But I think they'll just do the Huskar Mars off lane, right? And then I feel like an Undying has just a really good time burst stat. And just Terrorblade by himself too, like, should be very farmed. So I feel like they have a bit of similar problems that they had the first game.
Down the line. So it is an item that can scale for you, as runes will go 2 apiece. Nothing too crazy here from Soniqs. They've learned their lesson from game 1.
Yeah, I'm really curious too if Quinn will go for that Magic Lina. Because he can definitely blow up Terrorblade later on in the game. He'll be the counter.
It feels like it's probably a little bit easier to deal with a Spiderling army knocking out one of your towers, right, with magic damage, Lina, not having to, you know, stand there and click individual spiders down and hope for the Maelstrom procs.
Yeah.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
RTC sniping a little courier there. Nice, nice.
Move from him is, as you said, lanes are going to be fairly standard here. Nothing super crazy. It is MSS who's missing from that left picture on your screen because he's actually pulling the creep wave on over. Fly doing the same though, so the creep's being taken on a bit of a field trip through the Dire jungle right now.
Yeah. This is always so clowny. Like, we don't know who's gaining from this.
It does time out Arteezy's Metamorphosis, but I think they were expecting this because he did get still a lot of utility out of the first cast.
Yeah. So I think this is pretty good for Soniqs. Oh, okay, this is I don't know, maybe this is smart by Fly? Because he wants to be here hitting this Mars, right?
Right.
But they will get the way behind the tower and deny. So yeah, I mean, it's just... We'll see who loses the most out of this. Yeah. It's hard to tell.
So what's the thought process behind doing these lane shenanigans here? If you can help me understand it a bit better. MSS Arteezy has enough armor, enough levels here. Level 6 already for him to be able to kind of sustain on his own a bit easier. Rotate between the jungle and lane for the next couple of minutes. Yeah. Thoughts though? Get out of here. He's got a good observer ward down that'll at least prevent him from dying.
Yeah, so another 6. Spiders are coming online. Yeah, smart to get out of there.
He's going to TP in mid, where they might look for a play on the Abed. They're going to actually hit the stun on the LSA. Oh, in trouble and dead is Abed. No wand charges and even Fly taking a point in the Soul Rip, but doesn't matter much. MSS has the kill, like you say, with the Ice Shards. Looking for the +1 now as they go behind the Tier 1 tower and will collect a second kill to equalize at 3 apiece here. Soniqs still making some nice moves. 4 heroes mid, but it's well worth it.
Yeah, no, okay, he's going top here.
Yeah, Arteezy onto Lelis. Lelis with the spear back. Ooh, the illusions. It gets actually back into metaform. He needs to break vision and maybe look for a TP out. Only has the bracer. The wand's completely empty. The illusions caught him now. And Lelis make it out alive here. Breaks down another tree. Wasting a lot of time of Arteezy here. The spear back as well to prevent the illusion from getting the kill. They're going to catch Fata. Another illusion spawn. Lelis on those way outs will make it out alive.
Nice.
Though. They're going to be skirmishing over this rune. Arcane into the inventory, active now for Abed, but Quinn, he's being jumped, fly onto him with the cold snap. Not really doing enough, but Abed here can cover himself with the Ghost Walk. Quinn still alive, ticking down to earn 8 strength missing. They get the vision, allows the Fade Bolt to come through, and Abed collects the kill. Crit now stuck on the high ground. Well, not for long. Nothing really to hold him there, and it's just going to be a death there for Quinn.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, you need these miracle kills with your Slark TPing mid, killing Invoker, getting a Tombstone last hit. But it's just, the game is hard, right? The Night Force is free farming with this Mother, going for this Wraith pack as we talked about earlier. And yeah, the pressure's on, look mid.
Oh, just another kill there on the Thoughts-Up. Tombstone as well, put down quite aggressively. That is a level 2 mid lane with some force. Is going to be Nightfall and the Spiderling army. You have to be careful that Quinn doesn't get a bunch of free gold off of that. And he is going for BOTs first, almost has enough gold for it. So not really revealing his hand yet as far as to what build he's going to go for.
Tower has fallen.
No, I'm still looking at Fat there. He needs to get a lane somewhere. Like, you cannot play this hero and be level 5. Like, you do nothing.
Uh-oh. And they've actually surrounded Quinn. Arteezy's here as well. Oh, down goes Quinn. And no one from Soniqs, unfortunately, in the area. Arteezy's going to farm some enemy Ancients. This also is going to really put a question mark onto the play here with this first item, Diffuse a Blade. So this is what he's going to go for, of course, after the Falcon Blade itself.
No, but you can't even describe how much stronger EG are right now.
Uh-oh. Light doesn't get off the Tombstone here, and won't live either. Just a little bit too much physical damage. Abed is going to sweep up at least MSS with a Tornado, Spiderling, Spirit Vessel, Urn, Hold Snap, an easy kill there onto the Tusk, as well as has Arena of Blood. Has a bunch of enemies diving him. Nightfall even is going to spit down a bunch of webs here just to get on over to the fight. Has a full Wraith Pact operating, by the way.
Yep.
But EG they are doing Roche here.
Yeah. And contesting this, I don't know. You would need to land some amazing Arena and Static Storm. I think it's too difficult.
It's already too late there at that pot. Down it goes. Stone as well, really helping that one out. And they even want to fight. There's a little bit left here, I want to say. Yeah, half duration still on the Metamorphosis. EG just running into a fight. They're going to scout 3. And there goes the Static Storm combo. The Arena of Blood as well. They've caught Abed in here, but they're going to be focused down onto Arteezy. Yeah. That means Arteezy is dead. Aegis is on Abed. So it's something here. Yawar as well showing up to fight for a bit, but they do manage to save someone with the glimpse, but it's Nightfall with 2 kills onto Lilith and MSS.
Yeah, Arteezy a little cocky there. Maybe he even thought himself that he had Aegis. But,
I thought he had Aegis for a second. I won't lie by.
They're not sitting in base with 5 heroes. Laszlo is in the top lane, getting some creeps. Yawar is bottom, ready to farm.
Yeah, unfortunately, he'll be forced back, maybe into a fight. There's 2 heroes showing elsewhere. But he is going for it. Quinn, oh, a nice snowball save to avoid the EMP mana burn. Fata has a Static Storm, but is not even going to use the stake. Down he will go. MSS quickly to fall next. ZG just right now, I mean, it's just 2 support kills, but maybe some structural damage. They might look to go chipping at tier 3s with this Aegis.
Yeah, they are, and Quinn is just traveled out.
Here's Yawar. Spell already down to half HP. Yeah, he's just got a Shadow Dance. Wow.
Radiant structures.
Yeah, they don't even have Arteezy here. They don't care.
Oh.
Okay, now with the glyph, now it's time to care. But do they want to go?
The mid lane of Barracks.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta be happy with this. Aegis times out, right? Yeah, it's about to time out for 20 seconds. Now they can farm a bit. Go for the second Roche, and the game plan is very simple.
Illusions, of course.
It's tough to get that dream fight you want right now. Really
EG are looking to pick a fight here too. They've got a ward down.
Oh yeah,
see Quinn.
Yeah.
Okay, but the Arena from behind does allow at least Alex to get the surprise jump in. Sunstrike raining on down. Oh, but a nice save there momentarily. Static Storm doing some decent work as Quinn. Needs to be keeping up, but he's being forced out of this fight by Nightfall. A good glimpse will save him temporarily, as now back onto the EG backlines. It's not going so well for Soniqs. They will stand their ground and fight.
I wanted to get a replay on that. That was... Crit really played that fight well. I believe he stole Snowball, saved himself, and Fly.
Yeah.
And then through that, because they didn't even have Arteezy there. They're fighting 4-on-5 without Aegis.
No, you're right. There it is, right? And that's what confused me. I have to apologize.
It's kind of close. Yeah, kind of close to Shadowblade on leading.
MSS is kind of close to Blink Dagger here. I mean, maybe not close enough to fight for this tier 3 tower, which
yeah,
EG
going high ground.
Gonna go up to push.
Oh no, your Lacker did a creep.
Get him! Get him!
Strongest creep in history.
They need to Mighty Sit or devour it to hide a shame.
And as the creep dies, the tier 3 tower falls.
Yeah, down it goes. The Ice Shards, of course, not going to stop the Spiderlings from doing their thing. There's Slark. He's in, though. He's onto Arteezy. PK beat up his Quinn, but he died so fast. He's almost dead already. Down he goes. The Arena not up in time. Static Storm at least might allow him to catch Arteezy here. He's still tied up, but he's still fighting by. Gets the force off. Gets the Sunder now as he continues to eat alive. The rest of Soniqs retreating back into their base, but they're going to throw in the towel. This one's over, Pi.
Yeah. No, that was easy. They made it look so easy. Unfortunately, this game was even worse for Soniqs than the first one. Like, the lanes went worse, and EG stuck to the script. Get rope.